Hello dear students, how are you all? I Tausif Ahmed welcome you once again, and today we are going to discuss some very important questions including spelling errors and synonyms and idioms, right? So every day we will try to discuss not only grammar but also the vocabulary part. Okay, so in this series first we will discuss some important spelling error questions, and these important spelling error questions will not only be helpful in this particular section, but these questions will also help you in fill in the blanks and sentence improvement part, right? So first we'll discuss 15 to 20 spelling error questions, then we'll move to the vocabulary part where we'll discuss synonyms and idioms and phrases. So please share the session as much as possible, and let's start with the question number 1. Let's start with the question number 1. So here we have a question number 1. The other day my sister told me that she'll be moving to her new apartment very soon. What is the error in this sentence? This is a very easy one. The other day my sister told me that she will be moving to her new apartment very soon. See, this question is very easy. As we can see, the first verb, which is also called the reporting verb, is in past tense. Okay, as we can see that the reporting verb in this sentence is in past tense, and if the reporting verb is in past tense, the second verb should be in past as well, unless it is a fact or a universal truth, right? So here we are not talking about any universal truth or fact. That's why we need to change it into past. So here will has to be replaced by would. Okay, because would is considered the past form of will, and since the reporting verb is in past tense, the second clause should also be in the past tense, right? So here we need to change will into would. Clear? Very easy question. Now the next one. Tony is giving a lift. He is coming to call for me at 10. What is the error in this sentence? Yes, Tony is giving me a lift. He is coming to call for me at 10. Tony is giving me a lift. He is coming to call for me at 10. See, this sentence, here we have he's. Okay, he's is the abbreviation or contracted form of he is. So basically this sentence is in present continuous tense, right? This sentence is in present continuous tense. But if we see the third part, call for me at 10. Now at 10 is future. At 10 is future. So here is coming will be replaced by will come. Okay, will come. So here we do not need he's coming, rather we need he will come. Okay, so he is coming will be replaced by he will come. Okay, he is coming will be replaced by he will come, right? Now the next one. Each of the students participating in the drawing competition have to bring his own materials. Each of the students participating in this drawing competition have to bring his own material. See, each of the is followed by plural noun. Noun is plural, absolutely correct, no problem, students. But the verb after it should be singular. So if we read the sentence, each of the students, noun plural is correct, participating in the drawing competition have to. Now here, this is plural verb, and with each of the, one of the, which of the, none of the, neither of the, either of the, we require plural verb but followed by a singular, plural noun followed by a singular verb. So here have should be changed into has. Okay, has, bring his own material, right? Let's see the next question. Raj surprised everyone when he created an unbreakable record of 1.5 centuries. 1.5 centuries, yes. This is also a very easy question. Raj surprised everyone when he created an unbreakable record of 1.5 centuries. What is the error in this sentence. See, I am sure that all of you watch cricket, right? And if a batsman is scoring 100, this is called a century, right? If a batsman scores 100, it is called a century. And what if he scores 125? It is still a century. Okay. And if a batsman scores 150, this is also a century. And if a batsman scores 199, this is also a century, right? So, if a batsman scores 100 runs to 199 runs, it is called a century, right? So, it is singular. So, when Raj surprised everyone when he created an unbreakable record of 1.5, so 1.5 doesn't mean centuries, it is not plural. 1.5 means 150 runs. He scored 150 runs. And if he scored 150 runs, it was just a century. It was just a century. So here centuries will be replaced by century. Okay? Centuries will be replaced by century. Okay? Even if a batsman is scoring 200 runs, we won't call it centuries because it will be a double century then. Okay, centuries only mean that in one match someone scored 100 and in other match he scored 100 again. So these are two centuries, like 100 runs in two different matches. Then only we can use the word centuries, right? I hope it is clear. Let's see the next one. Do not write him off, as I feel he still has the fire smoldering in him. This is a good question actually. Do not write him off. See, in this sentence, there is no meaning of write off. Okay, write off is a phrasal verb which means to tell someone of his failure. Okay, so write off is the appropriate phrasal verb that should be used here. So off will be replaced by OFF off. Write off is a phrasal verb. I have told you several times that you won't be able to solve such questions if you haven't learned phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are very important not only for spotting error sections but for sentence improvement, fill in the blank section also. So if you haven't paid attention to phrasal verbs, you need to do it today. Okay, start learning phrasal verbs. Okay, because phrasal verbs can be very crucial in scoring well in examination, right? Let's see the next question. Question number 6. The poor man saves the money, but then he began to worry that thieves might take it away. Yes, this is also a good question. The poor man saves the money, but then he began to worry that thieves might take it away. Very simple question. You have to look for the appropriate tense usage in this sentence. The poor man saves the money, but then he began to worry that thieves might take it. See, here, this verb is in present tense. Okay? This verb is in past tense. And this verb is also in past tense. Now, these are three different parts. Okay? Saves is in the first part, begin is in the second part, and might is in the third part, right? All three parts have different tenses. Now, we have to change the tense of this sentence either into past or present. If we consider this verb, right, if we consider this verb correct, we need to change begin and might, but then the error will be there in two different parts, in second part and third part, so we can't do that. So we need to consider begin and might right, and according to these verbs we need to change saved into saved. So here saved will be replaced by saved. I hope you got the point. Then is used to tell the time. Okay, then is the opposite of now. Next one, he advised me to join the computer course later in the year. He advised me to join the computer course later in the year. See, advise, ADVICE, advise, and ADVISE, advise. This is a noun and this is a verb. Okay, so we cannot use advise as a verb. So here advise, just notice the spelling, advised. It should be ADVISED. It should be advised. He advised me to join the computer course later in the year. Okay. The next one. Some of our latest cannon that have come out of the production line have very long range. Some of our latest cannon. What is the error here? See, when some can be used with uncountable noun as well as plural countable noun, right? Some can never be used for singular countable noun. Okay, some can never be followed by singular countable noun. Some is followed by either uncountable noun or plural countable noun. So here we have some of our latest cannon. So cannon is a countable noun, it should be plural. Some of our cannons, some of our latest cannons should be used in place of cannon, right? Clear? I hope it is clear. Let's see the next one. Suzanne said that she shall try to attempt the task to the best of her ability. Now, very easy one. I think I'm a bit faster today. Do you want me to discuss all the questions in this speed, or you want me to slow down a bit? What do you want? You want me to slow down a bit, or this speed is okay? See, here we have said reporting verb is in past tense. Reporting verb is in past tense, and if the reporting verb is in past tense, we cannot use shall. Should will be used. Okay, why didn't we replace shall by would? Because here we are talking about an advice, we are talking about a suggestion. That's why we need should in place of shall. Okay, let's see the next one. He couldn't but help shed. He couldn't but help shed. He couldn't but help shed tears at the plight of the villagers. See, in this sentence, this structure is incorrect. It should be he couldn't help. He couldn't help. This should be the structure. He couldn't help. He couldn't help. And then but. He couldn't help but. See, there are two structures. Can, I should write like this way. Can't help plus ing. or can't help but plus V1. If we write but after can't help, it should be followed by first form, and if we do not write but, can't help is followed by ing. Both have same meaning. Both have same meaning. When we cannot stop doing something, when we cannot stop doing something, for example, seeing a tiger, I could not help shouting, like I started shouting at once. Okay, so if there is but after cannot help, we should use first form. Okay, and if there is no but, ing form should be used. Okay, is it clear? Great. Let's see the next one. Most of the members at the meeting felt that the group appointed to investigate the case were not competent to do the job efficiently. Yes, very easy question. Very easy question. Most of the members at the meeting felt that the group appointed to investigate the case were not. See, here the subject of this verb is the group. Okay, this verb is used for this subject, the group, appointed to investigate the case were. So with the group, we should use singular verb, which is was. So here was, verb will be replaced by was. Verb will be replaced by was. Okay, let's see the next one. Neither the size nor the color of the gloves were right. Again, here neither is followed by size, which is singular, and nor is also followed by color, which is singular, uncountable noun. So here were is incorrect. In place of were, we need a singular verb, which is was. Okay, in place of were, we need was, because the subject here is singular. Okay, now the next one. It was only when they met that they found he has a childish simplicity. It was only when they met that they found he has a childish simplicity. This is a good question actually. This is a really very interesting question if you can solve. I have taught you confusing words. I have taught you confusing words, and if you have watched my video on confusing words, you must know that there is a very, interesting error in this sentence. And I have already given you the hint that there is an error related to the appropriate use of words in this sentence. If I'm talking about confusing words, it means there is a word that is not appropriate for this sentence. See, here we have a word childish. Here we have a word childish, right? Now, childish and childlike, these are two different words. Childish and childlike are two different words. Okay, childish means a person who behaves like a child, means immature, and this is used in a negative sense. For example, stupid. When someone does stupidity, we called him childish. And childlike means innocent innocent like a child. So childlike is used in a positive sense. Okay, so childish is actually a negative word. For example, if someone is behaving in a way which is not appropriate, we call him childish behavior, immature behavior. But childlike is something positive, because childlike means innocence. Innocence. Okay, so here it was only when they met that they found he has a childish simplicity. Now if we are talking about simplicity, simplicity is a positive verb. It is not used for negative attributes of someone, right? So here if we are talking about positive attribute, we must use childlike in place of childish. Okay, so childish will be replaced by childlike. Childish will be replaced by childlike. Clear? It was only when they met they found he has. Mathematics study, it seems that you haven't studied grammar properly. You haven't studied structures in grammar. I suggest you to please study, and very soon I'll be taking sessions on structures, okay? Sentence structure. Yes, Sakshi. Childish for negative and childlike for positive. Let's see the next question. I now realize that public speaking requires as much courage and confidence as to dance. Very easy question. I now realize that public speaking requires as much courage and confidence as to dance. See, comparison should always be done between same structures. Okay, if we are comparing a gerund, it should be compared with a gerund, right? You cannot compare an ing form with 2 plus v1. You cannot do this. Okay, so if a gerund is being compared, it should be compared with a gerund. Okay, so we are comparing public speaking with dancing. In this sentence, public speaking is being compared with dancing. Okay, so both the words should be gerund. So here to dance will be replaced by dancing. Okay, now the next one, question number 15. The children which are assembled in the hall are the ones chosen for the field trip. Yes. The children which are assembled in the hall are the ones chosen for the field trip. What is the error in this sentence? See, here we are talking about children. Okay, for children we cannot use which. Either who or that sometimes can also be correct, but which is absolutely wrong. Which is absolutely wrong. Okay, the next one. It is to certify that he has won the essay writing competition organized by the Department of Arts and Culture. It is to certify that he has won the essay writing competition organized by the Department of Art and Culture. Yes. What is the error? See, let me give you some time to solve this question, then I'll tell you the answer. Okay. Okay. Try to solve this question, guys. Art. It is to certify that he has won the essay writing competition organized by the Department of Arts and Culture. Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute. 1 minute starting now. Okay, I'm giving you 1 minute. Let's check how intelligent you guys are. Let's see how intelligent you guys are. I'm giving you 1 minute. Full 1 minute. Okay, then I'll tell you. See, 70 more seconds. Let's wait for 30 more seconds. See, this sentence has no error. Got it? Got it, guys? This sentence has no error. Okay? I know that you guys were not even considering the no error option. It is certified that. Yes, in some books, it is given that certify should be replaced by announce, but both announce and certify are correct. Certify means to declare something in writing. Okay, when we certify something, we announce something in writing. Okay, let's see the next question. Neither of the sisters are sensible enough to carry out the plan. Neither of the sisters. So here the subject is neither, so are will be replaced by is. Are will be replaced by is. Okay, are will be replaced by is. Next one. Give your answers in your own words as far as practical. As far as practical. What does this mean? As far as practical? See, here the word practical is, I don't know whether this is right or wrong. Let me give you some extra time. Okay. So I'm giving you 1 minute to solve this question. Okay, this is actually a good question. This is actually a good question. Give your answers, guys, give your answers in your own words as far as practical. As far as practical. When I give easy questions, you say that, sir, halwa questions were there. And when I give a good level, you guys are unable to solve even a single question. What should I do? Anji, what should I do then? No error. No. Error is there. Sakshi, error is there 100%. See, the word practical, the word practical here is wrong. It should be replaced by practicable. Practicable. Okay. Because practicable is an adjective. Practicable is an adjective which means something that is practical, okay, that can be practiced. Okay, so here practicable is the appropriate word in place of practical. Okay, because practical is noun and practicable is an adjective, and here practicable is required. Okay. Let's see the next question. Tired I was, I had to keep on working till the wee hours of the morning. Yes. Again, this is a very interesting question, so I'm giving you 1 minute to solve it. Okay. This is a very interesting question, so I'm giving you 1 minute to solve it. This class is supposed to be an English medium class. So I think if I tell you the Hindi meaning of any sentence, it would be unethical. I know that the word unethical is not very appropriate, because there is nothing unethical in teaching something. But if you are comfortable in Hindi, you should join my Hindi medium classes. Okay. We hours, Ashutosh Tiwari. We hours is an idiom. Okay. We hours is an idiom which means very early morning. We hours means very early morning, which in Hindi is called Brahm Murat. Okay. Bhor. We hours. It's absolutely great. See, here we have two clauses. Tired I, was I. So we need although I was tired, I had. This should be the sentence. Although I was tired, I had keep on working. Okay, because here we have two clauses which are inappropriately arranged. Okay. So although I was tired, I had keep on working is the appropriate structure. Clear? Okay. Last spelling error question. 30 seconds for this question. The suggestion given by him as bad, if not worse, than the one suggested by you. What is the error in this sentence? Let me tell you, there are two errors in this sentence. Let me tell you, there are two errors in this sentence, and you have to find both. Yes. See, here the suggestion given by him is, there are two errors. One, as bad should be followed by as. As bad as is the complete structure. Okay. As bad as. Okay. So we need to add an as here, and also worst will be replaced by worse, because worse is comparative degree. It is followed by than. Okay, so there are two errors. It should be as bad as, if not worse, right? So two errors are there actually. As bad requires an as, and worse should be replaced by worse because it is in comparative degree. Clear? Okay, Pratima, if you do not have idea, then get idea. You must have watched Idea Cellular ad. They would say, no idea, then get idea. But now idea is out of market. Okay, let's discuss some important synonyms. Let's discuss some important synonyms. Beseech is the first word. Beseech. See, beseech means to ask someone for something very anxiously. Okay, ask someone for something very anxiously, very anxiously. When we ask someone for something very anxiously, what is it called? It's called to beg. Okay, to beg. Okay, beg. Beg is the right word here. Beg means to ask someone for something very anxiously, very anxiously. Okay, and one more word is there, implore. Implore. Okay, and urge can also be there. Urge is not the exact synonym, but it is somewhat related to beseech. Okay. Prajwal is on with his dictionary. Okay. Let's see the next word. Snooze. I am sure that you come across this word every morning. Every lazy fellow come across this word every day. Your mobile or your alarm clock rings the alarm and you snooze it. It happens to me every day at least. My mobile rings the alarm at 5:30 and every day I snooze it and I get up at 7:30. Snooze. No, not snore. Mobile doesn't snore. Snooze means to sleep. Snooze means to sleep. There is an option in our mobile that when alarm rings, we can snooze it. And when do we use this option snooze? When we want to sleep. Snooze means shut up alarm, let me sleep. Okay. Snooze means shut up alarm, let me sleep. So the meaning of snooze is to sleep. Okay. The next one, humiliation. Now this is a very common word, you must have heard it several times. Humiliation. Ashutosh, how's Lalitpur without me? Do you guys miss me? Ashutosh? Humiliation. What is the meaning of humiliation? Elimination? No. Then irritation? No. Damage? No. Humiliation means to dishonor someone. Humiliation means to dishonor someone. Okay. I'm trying to deliver the best, and I'm putting best of my efforts to help you guys in English grammar. Despite this, only 7 students are watching me right now, and this is kind of very humiliating for me. Huh? This is kind of humiliating for me. Okay, so humiliation means to dishonor someone. Okay, Let's see the next one. Emit. Emit. There is a word called emission. You must have heard this word, emission. What does emission means? Emission, like emission of hazardous gases. Emission of hazardous gases in Delhi has become a very disturbing problem. Emission of hazardous gases. So emission means discharge. Emission means discharge, and emit is verb. Okay, emit is verb and emission is noun. Okay, emission is verb and emit is verb. Emission is noun and emit is verb. Emit means to discharge, right? Emission of hazardous gases from industries has become a very threatening thing for us, right? Next word, gullibility. Now this is a very common word that has been asked in different examinations many times. Gullibility. What is the meaning of gullibility? If a person is gullible, for example, a boy is sitting in front of me, the editor of our studio, he looks very simple. He's very innocent guy. So if someone is very simple, someone is very innocent, we call him gullible. Okay, so gullible means a very simple guy, a very simple person, or innocent person. Okay, someone who is very simple, someone who is very innocent is called gullible. Okay, so gullibility means simplicity. And let me tell you, shrewdness is the antonym. Okay, shrewdness is the antonym of gullibility. Shrewdness is the antonym of gullibility. Okay, clear? Let's see the next word. Tirade. What is the meaning of tirade? Is it trade, praise, applause, or rant? See, tirade means a long speech to criticize someone. A long speech to criticize someone, or an angry speech, we can say. An angry speech. Okay, so its synonym is rant. Its synonym is rant. And applause, applause and praise. These are antonyms. Okay, applause and praise are antonyms. Like tirade and rant means to criticize, whereas applause and praise means to applaud someone, to speak positive things about someone. Okay, so rant is the right answer. And I don't think I need to explain the meaning of trade. We all know what trade is. Next word is proficient. 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 Now, pupil means student. Reliable means something that can be relied on. Okay, anything that we can rely on is reliable. Okay, prominent is famous. Adept means expert or adroit. Adept means expert or adroit. So here proficient means adept. Proficient or adept or adroit, right? Experienced, we can say. Clear? Now the next word, admonish. This is also a very important word. Admonish. 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 What is the meaning of this word? Admonish. Guys, What is the meaning of the word admonish? Admonish. See, admonish means to scold or to reprimand, or to rebuke, okay, or to chide. Okay, it means to scold someone, it means to rebuke, to reprimand someone, okay, to yell on someone. 29. Interference. What is the meaning of interference? Today's generation does not want any interference in their life, even if their parents say something, they think that they have been interfering in our life. Okay, so interference means obstruction. Okay, interference means obstruction, right? Any type of interruption, you can say. Interference means interruption or obstacle or hindrance. Okay, so interference means obstruction. Clear? Now the next word is query. Okay, query. This is not QUERY. Remember, this is a different word, QUERY. However, the pronunciation of both the words are quite similar, query, but the meanings are different. Query, QUARRY, query. Query. What is the meaning of query? Query. Query means any living thing, any living being, whether it is an animal or human, if it is being hunted or if it is being victimized, it is called query. Okay, so query means victim. Query means victim. Okay, query means victim. Clear? Okay, now this much for today. Tomorrow we'll discuss 10 important synonyms, 10 important idioms, 10 important one word, 10 important errors, and these 10 errors will help you in solving hundreds of errors, because these 10 questions will be completely conceptual. Okay, these questions are going to be very conceptual, right? And 10 fill blanks. Okay, so tomorrow we'll discuss 50 questions in 50 minutes. Okay, tomorrow we are going to discuss 50 questions and 50 in 50 minutes, and these 50 questions are going to be very, very important for you. Okay, so this much for today. See you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.